As we've been telling you throughout our newscast tonight, the real concern for the state of Kentucky, far western Kentucky, where those folks have been so much, as we know, over the past several years. Let's check in with Alden German. So, Alden, those storms enter Kentucky. They'll be moving through the evening hours after we go off the air at 6 o'clock. Do you expect them to get stronger or weaken as they come to Louisville?
It's really going to depend on the location, Doug. West of I-65 has the better chance to see that severe weather. The environment east of I-65 is not as conducive for severe thunderstorms. So as any storms cross the I-65 corridor, they are going to weaken. We have one thunderstorm that's exiting Carroll County at the moment up to our north. Carrollton just had some fairly heavy rain. It's headed towards New Liberty right now. Quite a bit of lightning and thunder with that. Otherwise, for the time being, we're relatively quiet in our viewing area, but we're keeping a very close eye on this line of very strong thunderstorms with multiple confirmed tornadoes at the moment as it continues to push eastward slowly but surely. We're also looking at some of this rain here in western Kentucky. That is weakening just a little bit as it continues to push east, but that is not currently severe at the moment. But even though it's going to be dark, we can still have severe weather. Of course, Mayfield is a big reminder of that, unfortunately. So here's what you need to know. More storms are on the way, as you just saw. The most likely window for severe weather is around 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. here in the region. Hopefully we can get out of here before that. We're also going to have some fairly strong gusty winds outside of any thunderstorms. Those are going to continue through Saturday as well. As for the main weather threats we can expect for this evening, damaging winds is the highest threat that we could see. Those would be damaging straight line wind gusts. Tornadoes, spin up tornadoes along the leading edge of this line, also a possibility. That risk is set to medium, and flooding and hail concerns are on the low end, especially hail, but we could have some localized areas of flooding, but I do not expect any widespread flooding problems. Here's a look at Futurecast showing that current storm up to our north fairly accurately. As we continue through the rest of the evening, we'll see some of this other thunderstorm activity that I just showed you in western Kentucky pushing through around 8 to 9 p.m. This could be severe, but that main line back to the west is what's really going to be packing that punch. As it continues to push in by 11 p.m., we'll notice those thunderstorms making their way into the I-65 corridor. By midnight, we should see that line along the I-65 corridor, and anywhere you see those purple shades, that's where we could have some particularly very heavy rain. As I said earlier, as that line pushes to the east of I-65, some severe weather is still going to be a possibility, but those storms are going to be weakening as they move further into the eastern half of the state. Notice our temperatures around 1 a.m. will be in the middle 60s. They're going to be falling throughout the rest of our Saturday. We'll wake up tomorrow morning to sunshine. Temperatures, though, will be down into the 50s, and those winds are still going to be quite gusty. 40 to 50 mile-per-hour gusts are not out of the realm of possibility. Clouds will also return tomorrow afternoon when we could have a couple of light sprinkles, as well as those clouds are going to try to hang tight into our Saturday night, too. Here's a look at some of those wind gust forecasts as we head into tomorrow. 30 to 40 miles per hour by the early afternoon hours, and again, a couple of gusts up to 50 miles per hour also going to remain a possibility for our Saturday afternoon. So with such high wind gusts, not just from thunderstorms tonight, but also through tomorrow, some downed trees, especially with the soil being as saturated as it is, will be a problem. And of course, that could also result in some spotty power outages. So important to make sure all of your electronics are charged tonight in the event of any weather alerts coming your way. Now, here's some good news. In the 7-day forecast, sunny, light winds on Sunday. It's going to be calm around 61 degrees. Temperatures do start to climb a little bit more into the middle of next week. 73 degrees on Monday, maybe a few showers there. But even though temperatures will be approaching 80 degrees come next Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to have to keep an eye on another strong storm system that's going to bring another possibility of some thunderstorms and severe weather to the area. So it's an active into March, and it will be an active start to April as well.